Good afternoon. My name is Celina JADE. I'm a singer, songwriter, and actress. When Jose asked me to speak at TED, I thought, awesome. And then I thought, oh, shit. I've got to talk and sing for 18 minutes. And then I got even more scared because I looked at the website. I have to offer, and I quote, free knowledge and inspiration to, I quote again, some of the world's most inspired thinkers. I was terrified. And there's like Mike, who's seen more of the earth than any other human being, Annabelle, who's climbed the highest summits. Well, let's just say I got lost trying to find Taiku Place this morning. Anybody with me? Let's just say these people have come definitely a bit further than I have in our journeys. Then it hit me. Journeys, that's what I can speak about. I'm sure you've all heard the Shakespearean saying that all life's a stage and all the men and women merely players. It's 2010, so let's update that a little. I say, life is a movie, and we are the producer, director, actor, and audience. So why are we our own directors? It all comes down to choices. We all have to make choices in life. Some smaller choices. Do I wear a pink jacket today or a blue jacket? Bigger life-changing choices like, do I eat an extra cookie over there, or do I stick to a low-carb diet? Or do I just run to the bathroom right now and just hide for 18 minutes until it's all over? Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not, you want to make a movie that's like comedy, some people maybe a documentary, and it's all about the movie of our life that we're going to make. Maybe I can share a little bit of my choices in my life. Music has always been a passion for me. I love music because it's very empowering. It connects people through a shared emotion. And I knew that growing up in Hong Kong, I wanted to give back to younger people because I want them to feel like this is their movie and we're free to make whatever movie that we want. I was really lucky. At 15, I was given the opportunity to release a CD. I was signed to a Japanese producer who was a techno dance guy. And within 1 week, I was in Hawaii recording. One day before recording, they were like, Celina, you're singing these songs. And I'm like, okay, I'm 15 years old. All right, I'll do whatever you tell me to. And then all of a sudden, it hits #1 in Taiwan. All of a sudden, I'm this Celina, the techno dance chick. This is when I was 15. As you can tell, I was pretty lost. I don't think so. The company at the time soon realized, you know what, we can't have Celina studying in school. I was doing my GCSEs and doing this career. So they came up to my parents and they're like, Mr. and Mrs. Haran, I can offer you a very lucrative deal if you get your daughter to quit school. My dad's a professor, you can imagine that. But they were really nice. They sat me down. They're like, this is your choice. This is your life. I know singing's always been like a dream, and it's kind of a awesome thing. You get to fly around the world, do cool things. And then I thought about it, and the first thing that came to my mind is, am I going to become somebody that I really admire? Will I be able to give back like artists and music has given me in the past? And I was like, Celina, the techno dance chick? My head was like the size of a peanut. How am I mature enough or responsible enough to take this on? Because being famous or successful is actually a huge responsibility. So I was like, all right, I'm going to continue my education, go to school. So I went to the LSE, I studied management. I graduated with a first, and all my friends are going into finance. Bankers, consultants, accountants, and here I am, but I kind of want to sing. So then I was faced with another choice, and these choices just get harder because then there's the pressure of aunties and uncles being like, oh, you sick in the head, Why do you want to become a singer? You can make a lot of money. So I was faced with the highway to stability, security, money, a real job. Someone once told me, hi, how are you? I'm like, hi, I'm Celina. What do you do? I'm an actress singer. Oh, is that like code for unemployed? Anyway, so I had this highway to finance. Or, Celina, the investment banker, I don't know. Or do I choose like the long and windy road and, and pursue entertainment? To me, that's kind of what my path's going to look like. And the destination is a big question mark. It was a tough choice, but then I thought, this is my movie. I give my own movie meaning. It's up to me. And I would like to share a song that I wrote during this time. It's called Freeway. A job for as long as she remembers, uninspiring routine all the same. She wanted to go a million places, but she's at the same place every day. She reminds herself of the pay to do do this job. She's got the wits mundane. Excuses are made, there's no other way. Complacent she became, yet in the silence of the night, she fights a war inside, wondering what life would be had she taken just one little chance. Life is a freeway, you're free to find your way. Don't hesitate or hit the brakes, don't be afraid. Life is a freeway, you're free to find your way. Whatever the destination, it's up to you and only you to find your own way there. To find your own way there. Clap with me, okay? I stand at home over the counter, writing songs, watching time pass. A bird was singing outside the window, but there's nothing that comes through that glass. The music started out softly, it got louder, it came to my head. Now the little bird song, I'm singing along, and it's time I get out of bed. Life is a freeway, we're free to find my way. Don't hesitate or hit the brakes, don't be afraid. Life is a freeway, I'm free to find my way. Whatever the destination, it's up to me and only me to find my own way there. To find my own way, take control of the wheel, be adventurous at last. Believe in yourself and the lights will take you there. It's never too late to take the winding road. Life is too short to go on cruise control. 'Cause life is a freeway, we're free to find our way. Don't hesitate, don't hit the brakes, don't be afraid. Life is a freeway, we're free to find our way. Whatever the destination, it's up to you, it's up to me to find our own way there. To find our own way there. Hey, hey. Thank you. This is Ivan on piano, by the way. So you're probably thinking, all right, I get it. We're directors of our life. This is a freeway. Very original, Celina. But why are we our own producers? Because I realized making a choice is not enough. You know, you can make a choice and sit in your butt all day, but that's not gonna happen. It's about perseverance. So we're kind of like the producers of our own life. We've got to invest in that choice, whether that's effort, time, skills, money, and we need to problem solve. And we will face a lot of challenges. There will be a lot of turns in the road, and we need to be resourceful and committed. And it's a tough road, but you know, the cool thing about life is that, you know, if you keep your wits about it, you make a choice, you can always turn around and take another road. It's kind of cool. So instead of going on about this, I would like to share my second song that I wrote about perseverance. It's called Snowstorm. I used to think that I couldn't carry on, trying to reach for the impossible dream. I was told never make it there, that it was nothing nothing but a dream. It was hard to find my inner strength. Why I suffered, just what does this all mean? It's a fight, me against the odds. But there's a fire somewhere within that keeps on burning. In a snowstorm, I reach out my hand, not a finger inside. Have I been circling, or am I almost there? One more step, keep the faith going. To say, even water can weather hardens rock away. In a snowstorm, I reach out my hand, not a finger inside. Have I been circling, or am I almost there? One more step, keep the faith going. Thank you. Thank you. Why are we our own audience? This is probably a trickier one. To me, I think that we are our own audience because we give our movies meaning. It's up to us to decide, is this life meaningful? Nobody's judging us, truly. I mean, we're here, we die, we're gone. So to me, meaning comes in two parts. To live a meaningful life, I know that I need to live and I need to give. Why? Because living gives us an opportunity to experience divinity in others through your relationship, your friendships, through nature, through everything that's outside of ourselves. And giving allows us to experience divinity within ourselves. Because when we give, we realize how great a being we can be, and we feel fulfilled and satisfied. And that's how I think we have meaning. Lastly, I would just like to share a story. Recently, I asked my dad, "Dad, can we really make a difference in this world?" And like most dads who never give a straightforward answer, he said, "Well, let me tell you a story, my dear." He told me the story. A guy was walking down a beach. It was a gray morning, and he sees a little girl in the distance, and she seems to be bending over, picking something up, and throwing it back into the ocean. So as the guy approaches her, he starts to see, oh, she's picking up starfish, and she's throwing it back into the ocean. So he walks up to the girl, and he says, "What are you doing?" And the girl said, "Well, it's low tide right now, and all these starfish have been washed up onto the beach. If I don't throw them back in, they're going to die of lack of oxygen." And the guy looked at the girl. He said, "Yeah, but do you know how many starfish there are washed up on this beach? And there are probably a million other beaches out there with just the same thing happening. You can't possibly think that you can make a difference." So the girl picks up a starfish, And as she throws it out into the ocean, she says, I bet I made a difference to that one. So I hope we all make Oscar-winning movies. Thank you.